So we start, we have Java, we have the IDE, we select that Eclipse is the best IDE, and now we start the Hello World application, how the Java Hello World application works, how basically Java works, how we can think about the Java programming. So we already build the project. That's I already show you how can you build the Java project. Just simply go Java project, give it to name, and then this one, the select with Java versions and so on so forth. That's we already did it. So if you have Java projects, very simple Java projects, and then you see that this is the down one, the very basic ones. It's automatically create if you select one of the main. So Java meaning if you have a Java program or Java-based any software by any application, it had minimum one class containing the main methods. And this is the main method, as I said, the public static void mains and strings, a list of strings and arguments, and then you have the information, the hello world application. So when let's say you have one application, it containing 100 classes, and 100 classes containing maybe the 6,600 or 700 functions or methods or constructor, all the business logic there. Where the Java is compiling, that means use 100 classes somehow linked with your main application. That means linked with your main class methods. That means all the classes that you have, it is the somehow compiled or linked with your main class methods. This is the point. So when Java started, is looking for where my main methods, main class methods. If the Java got it, where the main class methods, and then application will be started. Without main method, Java cannot compile your application, cannot start your application, or cannot debug your application. After the debugging, after the converting into byte format, your source code, the class in the class dot exec dot classes, and then if it is got the main methods, class methods, then compile other part of your all the applications part. So that means when we start this like this, if I right click it here, you see there is a run as Java applications. This is the Java standard application. That is means we are try to run the application from the main class methods. So if I run it, you see the application message like that means it's looking for the compiler or Java, the program itself, the software is looking for where my application containing my main class methods. This is the starting. It's looking very beginning level where my main class methods, and if it's got it, then it's start the compiling, start your applications, and so on so forth. So you got the clear idea. So one Java application is only containing basically only containing one class methods. This is the most important one you have to remember, you have to understand. So Java application means you have to look or you have to think, or when you start the application, it's looking for the main class methods, only this one, and after that other ones that's you're looking for. That's I said, if you have a one application, really big application, like think about the YouTube, Facebook, or the web application, Facebook, YouTube, or Amazon, or eBay, or any or Uber or other application. It is all the application had only one class methods, only main class methods are started Java application. Other classes, like if you have application like 100 classes or 200 classes, it has a thousands of functions inside. That's when after that they will compile and you build your functionality, build your software, build your application. That's I mean the fundamentals one. So that means any Java class, any Java application, any Java software, doesn't matter is Java software in the desktop or Java software in a web application, or Java application, Java software for the mobile platform or smart devices, doesn't matter. Everywhere, every places, Java compiling or Java started with the main class method. This is the main class method. This call it public static void main. It has a string arguments, and then it has all the compilation is hello world application. So your hello world application is working. So you have a software. The software is doing or printing your hello world applications. Hello, hello. You can say hello UVSoftGroup. We can say UVSoftGroup, and this is hello. So when we save something, it's compiling and workspace, and then if you run it again, then that means it's compiled again looking for our main class methods. So it's every time when you compile or debug it, your code, it's looking for where my main class methods, where my public static void mains and string argument or other arguments. It has different possibilities to write down and the main class methods. I will show you later how can you change this one. That's a different way of doing, a different way of writing, but it is the only the main methods for any how big it is, doesn't matter how many classes including your software or your application, doesn't matter, but the application will start from here. This is the point the application will start in what it's looking for. So you got the idea, hello world, the definitions. So a little bit just simply give it to you some ideas and concept how it works. If I go to this application, like we did it, like we started from like this way. We will talk about a little bit later how the packaging structure, how can really you can do the professional way to build the project structure. That I will show you. I will talk about a little bit later the project structure or packaging, or how can you build the package, and how can you build the classes, how can you define the variables, the package and interfaces, classes, yeah, enums, and all things. I will talk a little bit step by steps. Just don't worry about that one. I will show you. I just here build one package. I just simply click it. I build the package, and inside the package I put it like one applications. The main is containing the very simple, containing the main class methods. You see the main class method, it says hello world. That's why I already talk about little bit this part, but this is different application. So let's see, we remove this one. We don't need it. We comment out this one. So it has the application like it's doing something. That's just I give it to you idea, but I said this is the very beginner screencast. Don't worry, that one. So just like how complex, how we can understand its works. So I have some this is my main class methods. That's really clear. So it doesn't calling our hello world. It's calling something different. It's calling some other classes. So you see the other class is defined here. They have some package. So it's containing the other classes. This is see the other class containing something. Don't worry about that one. So it's like simply I try to give it to you. How can you thousands of hundreds of classes are run inside your main class methods here. So we define something here, class from other package. We start the something thread. You don't need to understand what everything here. So this is simply don't print this one. We are trying to call other class, even though I will talk about what means the Java class. And we start something, there's some start methods we need to call it, and runnable interface. And then so if I run this now, so that means the Java is now looking for where my main class methods. So it's looking for here, and after he got it, the main class method, then he will compile line by line where I am written, what I try to install, what I try to debug and compile and run my applications. That's that part of this.